Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
And now I got your sexy voice, Jimmy.
I don't know about sexy voice.
It's good to hear you again. And
Dude.
it's good to be back on the ground here. World of Wheels.
World of Wheels right here,
Rosemont, Illinois. I know,
Yes.
forgive us, we're going to be a little rusty for a while because the last time we were on a major shoot was actually here in Rosemont, World of Wheels, and I got my still photography. I took pictures and I made the whole world stand still, baby.
Pretty much.
But I'm ready to get moving again, and we're here at World of Wheels 2022.
Thank you.
Jim O'Rozo's gonna walk around. I might have a drink or two if I haven't started already, but I have no idea what to expect, so let's just start the show and have some fun.
He says it's sold your way. $700. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Thank you both for that. That was wonderful. Next item is...
Okay, we're walking through World of Wheels, and I'm across the room, and I see this baby blue, or most beautiful blue ever, 1947 Ford pickup. I'm thinking, we got to get this. We got to find out more about it. And you happen to walk up, so it was like a miracle. Sir, what's your name?
Brett Michaels.
Brett, is this your beautiful pickup?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm very proud of it.
You should be. It is a showstopper. Look, I mean, as we're talking right now, there's people stop. People stop and look at it. Okay, there's so much I want to ask, but real fast, how long have you had it, and what did it take to get it to what we're looking at today?
Actually, I've only had this truck for 4 years.
What?
But it was built by my cousin in Montana.
Okay.
And he built this. He was a car builder his entire life.
All right.
And he had his own shop and everything. This was the last truck that he built in the early 2000s. And he ended up getting cancer. And he passed away in 2009. His widow put the truck in his shop and left it there for 9 years. And then she got a hold of me in spring of 2018, said she was ready to part with it, and said she knew that he would want me to have it.
Wow, that is a sad but great story, and it's going to the right home.
Yeah,
and
everybody, his kids were happy that I ended up with it, and because they knew that I would take care of it and show it.
Okay. Again, absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
What is that? A 289?
It's a 302.
302.
Yep.
Better yet. Okay. And do you show the truck a lot in the Northern Illinois tri-state area? Perhaps?
I do in Northern Illinois.
Okay.
On the weekends, I drive it to the shows every weekend.
Excellent.
During the summer, it doesn't ride in a trailer. It only came
music to my ears.
This show.
Yeah, that way you enjoy it.
It
totally.
gets driven. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, sir.
I was going to say the only thing I've done to it since I got it was I changed out the tires and wheels.
Okay.
And I put the wood bed in the back.
I was just gonna, I was gonna ask you to walk with me. I wanted to see the interior, and I also wanted to see the wood bed. So you're way ahead of me. Thank you. Interior is gorgeous. Is this more or less the way you picked it up?
It is. It is exactly the way that that he finished it.
Okay.
And so
headliner's great too.
Headliner's great. Paint is really nice.
Absolutely.
It has a tilt steering wheel. Still got the original heater box.
Yeah, it sure does.
Just open those vents in the winter and warms you right up and almost drives you out of there. It gets so warm.
I bet. And okay, let's take a look at this beautiful woodwork in this bed.
Yeah, I put that in last summer.
Okay, it looks like oak to me. Is that what it is?
It is oak.
Okay, was that hard to work with, or?
No, it actually ended up being fairly simple to do. I bought a sheet of 3/4 inch furniture grade plywood, oak plywood, and then I routed the spaces for the...
Brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Rather than using planks and...
right, and so it's all one piece.
Yes.
And it actually is not attached, so I can lift it up so you can see the frame underneath.
You know, we do a lot of car shows, cruise nights, stuff like that, and we always end up talking about a restoration bed, see a lot of planks, see a lot of screws going in there. Yeah. This is a brilliant idea.
Really clean that
Brett,
way.
Did you come up with this yourself?
I did.
It is. My hat's off to you, dude.
Thank you.
It's a brilliant idea. You get underneath it. It has a consistency. It has a nice top look. You can get underneath it. Yeah. I see you got a tonneau cover.
Yeah, the cover snaps all the way around.
Yes, look at that.
It's got snaps across there and across the back.
Again,
perfect fit. Everything fits in there. What I want to take, I throw a blanket down.
I was just going to say, you go to a cruise night or a car show, you can put your gear in the back, and it's durable. Hey, now that I'm looking at the back, I'm loving it. Not only you see the exhaust tips on the duals, but the fact that there's no bumper, and then you have original taillights, but they're chromed. The housing's chromed, which is a nice setup.
Yeah. This and the rolled bumper was built custom by my cousin who built the truck.
Never seen anything like that before. Especially you can capture your license plate on the bottom there. My hat's off to your cousin's build, and this is not only a tribute to you, but a tribute to him and your family.
Absolutely, And he was a member of the Outlaws Car Club back in Montana, so I left that right in the back window to honor him, plus the license plate as his nickname.
Okay. Hey, hats off to you. Glad you could make this big show at World of Wheels right here in 2022 at Donald E. Stevens Convention Center. I'm going to grab a hand.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Great show. Enjoy every time you show this truck.
I do. Thank you.
Okay. Stay with us. We got more coming from the show. Okay, we're walking through. We're getting overwhelmed with some of these, whether it's a Ford, Chevy, Mopar, Chrysler, you know, the whole deal. But we just ran across a Maverick that's just killer. Notice it's from Stockton, Illinois. We just ran into Brian. Brian, how you doing today?
Good. How you doing?
Okay. I am totally blown away with, first of all, how long have you had this Maverick?
I bought the car from a customer of ours that it came through our shop. We did all the paint and body on it. I've had the car probably 5 years now.
Okay.
And came through our shop in 2012. We did a complete paint job on it. And since then I've been doing some tweaks here and there and making it my own and enjoying it.
The car is gorgeous, the stance, the level you've got it at off the pavement. But saying how you mentioned shop and paint, the paint is off the top. Tell me about this color. Is it a Ford color or?
Yeah, it'd be a factory Ford color. I believe it's like a green forest ivory, green ivory.
Right. I agree with you on that. Some people call this a hunter green, but it's really not. It's really got its own look.
Yeah, I think Ford's name for it was green ivory.
Okay.
That's all I really know on that.
No, it's a beautiful selection, and
I know the paint number on it, but that's
cool.
it.
That's cool. I don't know where to start. I mean, I want to talk about the drivetrain, the interior, but I'm going to start with the wheels. I really like what you did with the wheels and the small hubcaps, and the dish on the wheels are sort of unslotted. What's the story on that?
So it's a factory hubcap from Ford that they would have had on the Maverick.
Gotcha.
And I just polished them up and repainted them how they would have been. Basically restored the cap and put them on these US Wheel Co. 17x8 wheels, color matched to match the paint.
No, it's just off the top because it's got an old school look with a more modern looking rim.
Yep.
You follow what I mean?
Yep.
You married both of them and you really nailed it.
Yep. Thank you.
So no, absolutely. Before we get to the interior though, I'm looking at this engine. Take me through the drivetrain. Why did you select this power plant? What power plant is it?
Well, the power plant's first gen Coyote, and like I said, car came through our shop in 2012, so this would have been one of the very first crate engines Ford even really offered for the Coyote platform.
You're right.
And customer of ours is Dan Dubes, who does a lot of work. He's kind of retired now and still doing some work here and there, I think.
Gotcha.
But he worked with Bob Chandler back on the Bigfoot monster truck days.
Oh, okay.
And, so he's kind of a big Ford guy himself.
Yeah.
And so he did the swap himself at his shop, and then he actually got run off the road. That's how we got the paint and body on it, because the car was extremely solid and really good car to begin with. And it's like, well, I can't just paint one fender, and so we'll just paint the whole car.
No, I mean, yeah, you brought it to where it is. The trans in the rear end now, I assume it's a Ford 9-inch or something, or
that's actually just a Ford 8-inch. It's
no kidding.
Yep, it's holding up. Surprisingly.
I was just gonna say, because that's throwing some horses out, man. A Coyote. Oh man.
And then it's got a C4 trans that I just had redone, and then Mark at Dynamic Motorsports helped me out with torque converter. Because I cracked torque converter. You'd think I would have blown out the rear end before I.
Yeah, good.
But I went with Mark with using him in the past, and so he took. I think it was a performance automatic converter that was in it that cracked, and then Mark helped me out and got me set back up. But that's a 2400 stall converter.
Cool.
And just a factory 28 spline Ford 8-inch in the back holding up.
Hey. It works, it works.
Yeah.
Before I walk away, we talked off camera a little bit about this interior and what you did in the trunk, but let's talk about the interior real fast here.
So the interior's been redone. Dave Schoberg did that.
It's a beautiful old school type restoration in there.
Yep, and it's just a factory replicated, like it would have been.
Sure.
And just kept it clean and simple. And kind of speaks for itself.
It does.
It's got kind of that ugly look that is just so perfect.
It's just that's got that off the top 70s.
Yep.
All of a sudden going on. But take me to the trunk, and we talked off camera. This is the fruits of your labors back here.
Yeah, and that kind of all started with Ford Fest. It got a lot of media attention, and and I was just like, one of the photographers that was shooting it, he's like, well, is there anything done with the trunk area? And I'm like, I don't even want to show you the trunk area. And so it's like, okay, if I can do what I can do with my metalworking skills at the shop I work at, Schubert Speed Shop, I can work with some wood here.
Yeah, you work
Granted,
with your
I might
hands,
have made every one of these pieces twice because I'm not much of a carpenter, but and then
it's gorgeous from the fabric to the woodwork to the speaker enclosure. You nailed it. If this was your first time out doing an interior job like this, my hat's off to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, that just kind of goes to show attention to detail, and working at Schubert Speed Shop like I do, and all the metalwork I do, and just the fit and finish, and just being precise, and don't quit until it's right, and
it's
just carry that through with everything.
Yeah.
So it was a fun challenge too, working with new materials.
Sure.
And just kind of learning more about that part of the process, because you got to have an interior in your car. So
well, at this point, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for being at this show in 2022, and I'm going to grab a hand, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate
you guys stopping by.
No, you got it. And anytime you see us out on the road, when you show this vehicle, I don't care where it is in the Midwest, stop by and say hi.
All righty, thank you.
Okay, stay with us. We got more coming.
I've picked it like 5 times. Okay.
Okay, as we're cruising around, when you see a Survivor, but then you see a Survivor with a lot of nice patina and some loving care on it, especially on the chrome and the stainless, I got to find out more about it. So we're kind of going through here, Car Club. I saw this 57 in here, and we're going to find out more about it. And you're Luis Rodriguez?
Yes,
Luis?
Sir.
Okay.
Hi. Yes, sir. Luis Rodriguez.
Okay, and who's this beautiful young lady next to you?
That's my daughter. Say hi.
Hello, sweetheart.
She's a little shy.
That's okay. Stay with Daddy. We'll be okay. Okay. Hey, give us, Luis, if you can, give us a little history on this 57. I love what you've done to it and the way you're presenting it.
Awesome. So My father bought it years ago, and it sat in the yard for many years. They say about 20 years or so. So that's how you see the patina it has now. He passed it down to me. He's still with me, so I'm fixing the car up to enjoy it with him and the family. So I've changed certain parts on it because, of course, some of the front end was rusty. So the parts that I did exchange, I try to match the patina. So like the patina of the top and like the back end and the side is all original. But when it comes to like the front and all that, I try to match the patina and make it all solid, but match the theme, you know?
It just has a look. I noticed before I had a chance to talk to you, folks walk by and then all of a sudden they stop and they look.
Man, I'm very surprised. It makes me feel great. Like people come by, they ask me questions on it, and I'm more than happy to answer it. And they say, man, leave the car as is. It looks great. And that's my plan. My plan is to just work my way from the inside out. As you can see, I put a modern engine. You know, it's not a modern engine because everybody does LS. I kept the 350 in there.
Right. I was going to ask you about that too. Is the small block Chevy, the 350, it's in there. Cool. Nice choice. Nice choice of carburation and intake. What kind? I didn't get a chance to look. What kind of trans and rear end do you have in there?
So it has the stock rear end, and I went with the 350, and it has a 200R transmission for the overdrive, so you could enjoy it in the highway and all that.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just refreshed the engine bay, painted the engine bay. I'm working on the interior. As you can see, the seats got redone and all that. But yeah, I just want to modernize it, but leave that same patina look.
Got it. And one last question before we walk away. Well, during the summer, when in season, do you make a lot of like cruise nights or car shows
yes, sir.
locally and stuff?
Yes, sir. There's one at Old Orchard that I attend a lot.
Okay.
Citywide Classic does one on Harlem and Foster. They have great shows, and everywhere I could go. I mean, I work a lot, so it's kind of hard for me to get out. But when I do get a chance, I definitely take it out. She's a driver.
Yeah, and that's what I love about it, you know?
Yeah, I drive it. I enjoy it, man. A lot of people, they don't take their cars out. What's the point? You gotta enjoy it.
Or to put them up on the trailer.
Yeah,
you know
it's not a trailer queen. I enjoy it.
Okay, one last thing too. I got to compliment you on your selection of wheels. Car looks old school. You brought it up with the wheels, but then again, it adds to the car too.
Yes, sir. So
good choice.
I have a set of white walls also that I change out here and there. So I left the modern look, but I do have white walls that I want to change out. So I think with the white walls, it gives them more of that classy look. Yeah. But this gives it more of that modern look.
And you can change it up anytime you want too.
Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah. That's the plan.
Luis, thank you so much. You and your daughter coming up, talking with us. We appreciate the time. Enjoy every time you got this car.
I appreciate you guys coming by and talking to me.
Okay, thank you. Bye now.
Nice meeting you. That was cool, right? Thank you guys. Appreciate it. This will be
Okay, going through again, you see some unique theme pieces. And when you see an old pickup, like this beautiful 1941 Ford pickup, you got to know more about it, the theme, and so good. And I just found the owner, so we're going to find out more right now. In your name?
My name's Victoria Jones. I'm from Portage, Indiana.
Okay, Victoria, first of all, welcome to the show here at the Rosemont. I don't know where to start other than this is one of the coolest pickups I've ever seen. Most unique stuff I've ever seen with a 41. What inspires you here?
Thank you. Actually, so my grandfather, I helped him build a 49 Chevy lead sled, and then I also helped him build the 40 Sedan behind us.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at that. Okay.
So the satin finish is actually where that came from. Our Chevy is flat black, our Sedan is shiny. I wanted a combination of both.
Which you got.
Yeah. The purple, actually, a buddy of ours does boats designers and everything, so that's where he got me the purple, because that's my favorite color.
Okay.
I've also been obsessed with spiders my entire life.
That was going to be my next question, if there was this thing about the webbing and the theme. Matter of fact, if we can walk, let's walk to the cameraman's on the other side, but let's walk on this side. I wanted to see the bed of the truck.
Oh yeah.
Okay, kind of blown away. First of all, from a technical point of view, the fuel cell that you have back here, also the brass, is that a old brass fire extinguisher?
Yeah, that's my great-great-grandfather's 1913 fire extinguisher.
Okay, that is super vintage, super collectible, and it adds to your display immensely. But what inspired you with your little casket deal going back there?
So I love Halloween.
I would have never known, Vicky. You know?
Yeah. My grandfather actually, our neighborhood, he would fill that with candy. So.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, this must have been awesome with the kids and adults in your neighborhood.
Oh, they love it. Absolutely.
Okay. And I just didn't notice the name.
Yeah, Purple Venom.
Yeah, it just fits right in. Again, I'm going to jump around real fast. The fact that you're doing the old school with the red rims, the wires on the front and the deep dish on the back, killer. It just adds so much.
Thank you.
Old school cheetah slicks. I'm loving it. Okay, now I know you love purple, and I love what you did with the interior. Just enough purple to make it jump.
Yes. I didn't want it to be overwhelmed or anything.
No, but yet it gets the message big time. Mm-hmm. A beautiful shade of purple. And I have to ask, when you drive this thing with that long stick linkage, how the hell do you shift that baby?
So thankfully it's an automatic.
Okay.
It's not manual. I always love the look of big shifters on every rat rod I ever see and everything. Yeah. It's one of my favorite things. To me, it's what makes a rat rod.
To tell you the truth, that concept of the long shifter goes back to, remember, maybe your grandpa would know too, your dad, Big Daddy Roth out of,
yes,
a lot of his stuff, Rat Fink stuff, was off the top like that.
Oh yeah, I love Big Daddy Roth.
Okay.
I used to have all of his posters in our garage and everything.
Really? As a kid, I used to, not that we're going to reminisce here, but I used to put together his model cars.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know, which sorry I gave away now.
Yeah, you're fine.
Anyhow, let's get back to your car real fast. The pinstriping on the dash, the use of the skulls, I'm just loving it all. But I have to ask though, when you fire this baby up, is that really open header?
Yes.
That is killer. That is blue flame special.
Yes. Unfortunately, we have 2 pairs of silencers in it because we have a noise ordinance near us. She's a little bit louder than a Harley.
I bet.
But that's my actual exhaust.
Okay, my hat's off to you. This has got, when you show up at a car show during the summer, this has got to be like, everybody stands still.
Oh yeah, we've had a couple people, we took it to a car show in the movie theater when I think Fast 6 was coming out.
Okay.
And they froze. They're like, we heard you coming down a mile away. We wanted to wait for you.
No, absolutely, and I'm thinking after the sun goes down and you do your final pull away from the night, it had to be a spectacular show.
Oh yes, absolutely.
I know you wouldn't leave slowly.
No, never. I never leave slowly. She won't let me. The moment I start her and I let go of the parking brake, she's gone.
She's giving me goosebumps, you know that, though.
Yeah.
Anyhow, last thing too, when you do get on it slightly, whenever you do, does it stay straight? Do you fishtail a little bit? Or?
No, I've never fishtailed in her.
No kidding.
I've even drove her in the rain. Thankfully, I got home safe with these slicks, but I drove in the rain and she was perfectly steady.
My hat's off to you because, again, lighter in the back end, it is a pickup. What your rear end, your wheels, the tires.
Yeah.
For you to control it in the rain or even in general, my hat's off to you, Vicki. That is.
Thank you.
Or Victoria, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Okay. Listen, at this point, I just want to thank you for coming. We walked up to you cold. Love the car. You came up and talked to us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And enjoy this car every time you show it.
Oh, I absolutely will. She's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Okay, stay with us. We got more coming from the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center right here, 2022 World of Wheels. Okay, I'm kind of partial to Fords a lot, but when you see a Ranchero really cool decked out like this, love the color, love the pinstriping. We want to find out more about it and the owner and your name.
Bobby.
Bobby, first of all, how long have you had the car?
5 years.
Okay, it's awesome. I love the color you selected, the blue, the 2 shades of blue on the pinstriping, but take me through the drivetrain a little bit.
It's got a 351 Windsor and AOD trans and It's a stocker end with 370 gear.
Okay.
It's not a posi or anything.
No, but it's a good acceleration gear, but you're not crazy on the highway either.
No, I can do 70 at 2,200 RPMs. It's not bad.
There you go. That's got to be okay. I really like the car. I like obviously that's like a spray-on liner in the bed there.
Yeah.
Okay, nice touch. Do you do a lot of shows during the summer, like cruise nights or anything?
Oh yeah, every night. I take this car out all the time. This is I put about 6,000-7,000 miles on it a year.
Wow. So this is like almost a daily driver to you.
Yep. Take it to work, go to cruise nights, and constantly cleaning it and working
Dude,
on it.
my hat's off to you. This is the way to enjoy a car, especially like this. Now this is I'm gonna get, what year? 67? No.
66.
66. Okay.
7 has the same back end, so.
That's what threw me off.
Yep,
I'm looking here and I'm thinking, should I throw a number out? I don't want to be an idiot, but.
Oh, you're good.
You can see the attention it's getting from as I'm talking to you. There's other people coming up. One last comment before I walk away. I love that you painted the bumpers, the color of the body. I think that really looks cool.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
How long have you had it like that?
Well, I bought the car with it painted. I had it striped, and I did the wheels, the bed, the interior, the drivetrain. My dad and I built it.
Your selection of wheels, it gives it a nice old school look too.
Yeah.
So off the top, really love it.
I love the 8-track player in it.
Yeah, it's just I'm walking by and I thought, did I just see a case with 8-track case in it? Oh, we're gonna pop the hood. Cool. Okay. Oh, awesome, dude. When you look at this engine compartment and it's a daily driver, it is immaculate. My hat's off to you.
Thanks. And it's actually dirty right now. We're not allowed to open the hood and Larry's section, so I kind of just.
Okay.
I didn't clean it up yet for the summer, so.
Okay.
It's our third year with this motor, so.
Okay.
It's still pretty clean.
What kind of carburation is that? I just noticed that.
It's a Holly car.
Okay, I thought it was. I
Quick
wasn't
fuel carb.
sure if it was. Sometimes I get fooled with an Edelbrock now and then, but
Yeah. I
okay.
had Edelbrock on the last motor. I didn't.
What did you think of it compared to Holly?
I like the Holly better.
Yeah, same here. I don't know if it's old school or what,
Yeah,
but
it's more
seems
responsive,
more
it seems.
performance.
Yeah.
Anyhow, listen, I know you're talking to your buddies back there. They kind of got you out here to talk about your car, but I appreciate you coming up, man. I'm going to grab a hand. Enjoy the show. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks. Talking to you.
You bet. Okay, we're here because there's supposed to be a band performing, and we're gonna jump up on stage and look around. I really don't see anybody, but Dave, come on up here with me. What's going on, dude? What's going on?
I believe we're here to see the newest band in town. They're called the No Shows.
I kind of get how they got their name there, buddy. There's no one on the stage but you and I, and these kids here that we're going to wave at in a minute here. What do you think?
I can go grab a drink, but you stay tuned and we'll be back at World of Wheels in Rosemont, Illinois, post-pandemic.
Got it.
Hash, a term used for multiple things. Whatever you use hash for, it's good.
Thank you. One of the fun things about going to World of Wheels, especially right here at the Donnelly Stevens Convention Center, is you will run into old friends in the car culture. There's plenty of people, girls and guys out there. Folks, I want you to meet Paul Loomis. We see him all the time on the circuit of car shows and cruise nights on the south side. How you doing tonight? And what's going on in your booth here? I see you got a lot of stuff going on.
Doing a lot here. Second day of the World of Wheels, and with a car club here called Too Flow Low, and it's a great show. This is my 15th year coming here.
You know, I was just going to ask you that. I know when I see you on the street on car shows on the south side, you make a lot of shows, but I never asked you, when the big shows like this, how many years you've been going?
This particular show annually, 15 years.
Unbelievable.
And I do a lot of local shows in my area on the south side, cruise nights. I've got over 130,000 miles on the vehicle, and I drive it.
And you never know, when you look at this car, it looks like a show car ready, 24 and 7.
Original paint, never been painted. Keep it clean and enjoy it.
Gorgeous. So I got to ask before we walk away, how did you get involved with Low Flow 2?
2 years ago, they were in the truck club, and I ended up being with them, but not actually with the club. During the last 2 years, I've been doing cruise nights with them.
Okay.
And they asked me to join, and I was more than glad to.
Yeah, because I was going to say, your hardware is definitely worthy of everything else we got here. Got some awesome looking, some small body pickups here.
They've got some beautiful trucks, award-winning trucks.
Absolutely.
It's a great display. The guys are just absolutely amazing. It's a fun group.
Yeah, no doubt. By the way, your booth's in a fun area. I mean, there's like music and everything going on here.
Yes, sir. You got the party. The party's down here.
Yeah, I was going to say, the party's with Low Flow. Yeah. Anyhow, listen, Paul, thanks for stepping up. Look forward to seeing you when the weather gets better out on the streets.
Absolutely. A few short months, we'll be out in the sun.
Hey, looking forward to it. Listen, have a great show. Take care.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
Okay, we're checking out the Tuner Galleria, and it is rocking up here, man. One ride after another, and we ran across this. I'm just dumbfounded. I want to find out more about it. We got the owner right here in your name.
Robert.
Robert, tell me about this ride. First of all, I'm looking at right side steering. You know, what's that tell me?
Well, it's imported from Japan.
Okay.
It's a 1993 Nissan Skyline R32 sedan version.
All right.
It has a RB25 turbo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So is this your, you drive this on the street a lot, or is this not your daily driver, or is this your special occasion ride?
Only in the summer, nice weather. Nice weather.
I don't blame you, man.
It stays in the garage all winter. It doesn't see snow. It doesn't have a single bit of rust on it at all.
No, it's good. Is that the original paint?
I believe so.
Dude, it's gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So anyhow, back in the day, I don't think this model was imported into the United States. I think you could only get it over there, right?
Yeah, only in Japan. You can start importing these vehicles once they reach an age limit of 25 years old.
Okay, all right.
So since this is a 93, it's 28 years old.
Okay, yeah.
So it was brought into the States about like 3 years ago.
All right. I got to ask, how'd you get a line on this? Just,
you know, actually, I found it on Facebook Marketplace.
No shit,
yeah,
really?
I found it on Facebook Marketplace.
All right. Because, you know, I'm walking through here, you see a lot of common, you know, tuner cars. All of a sudden I walked up on this, it's like really, it's hot and it's different.
You don't see it as much. It's
You're
different.
right.
Yeah. That's my dream car. I found it, I was like, man, I gotta have it.
Yeah, and my hat's off to you, man, for it, yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No, so anyhow, thanks for stepping up and talking with us, because
no problem.
some folks don't want to talk. You know, you got a nice car here and you're willing to talk about it. So.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, have a good show.
Thank you, guys. Enjoy it.
Okay, we're just supposed to both admiring this truck, and she's making her debut. You can jump on too if you want. Anyhow, okay, we're both admiring the truck and started talking, and and we were just commenting on if this was a daily driver in the Chicagoland area. And what do you think?
I think that would get a lot of attention, but the snow and the salt would rust those rims with no problem.
I'm down.
Yeah, that's amazing though.
We're jumping up here. We were talking about if this would be a daily driver in the Chicagoland area, what would it be like after, you know?
Well, I would say with those roads, you're gonna tear up that suspension real quick.
Yeah, I mean it looks real sweet now, but
it does. A lot of potholes will ruin it though. Can't ruin something as beautiful as this.
No, it's like, okay, you got all the money spent, you want to enjoy it,
absolutely,
but then you don't want to ruin it either. So
exactly, you want to keep it beautiful, top notch at all times.
You got it.
And that new infrastructure deal, guess what? The roads might be good. I guess we gotta wait and see, right, where the money really goes.
I don't know, but you might need a vehicle like this to get off-road. I don't know. Before we walk away, we got to know these folks and who we're talking to, and you are?
David.
David and?
Leslie.
Okay. Pleasure to have met you guys. Enjoy the show.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Look at it.
It's got hydraulics.
Yeah.
She just discovered it's got hydraulics in it.
Yeah.
All right, take care, guys. Okay, we're up here in the Tuna Galleria, and this place is hopping. It's kicking butt. You see some rare rides. You see some rides that are off the top rare. We just ran into one of them, this beautiful Datsun Nissan. We found the owner. What's your name, sir?
Luis.
Luis, tell me about this car.
Yeah, it's a 1974 with an LS3 swap with a TR66. Fully rotisserie sandblasted build, and here it is today, yeah.
Dude, I'm just off the top from, I mean, where I look, from the roll cage, the way you got it set up, the tires, the rims, the ground effects. How does this thing drive?
Fantastic.
Really?
Yeah, a little scary because a lot of power, very lightweight, but...
I was just going to say the two things, lightweight and a lot of power. Yeah. How does it handle? And
so far, so good. I still have to dial it in and drive it a little bit more, but
okay.
Hopefully this year I can take it more into the street, some track time, and have some more fun with it.
Okay.
It's a pretty fresh build.
When you bring it, when you bring it out on the street, do you get hassled by anybody, or is it?
I do, yeah. I've driven it a handful of times, like around the block, a couple down the street to work. Yeah, every single time I stop to a light, somebody yells out, I had one of those in high school, or I knew somebody, or this and that. So it always connects a memory for somebody.
It's funny, we're walking by, and I looked at the camera guy here, and I said, you know, I had a friend of mine that had a 260Z back in the day.
Yeah.
And it just looked great. I got to ask one thing before I walk away. The paint is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the color? And
it's a BMW color.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Good choice.
I can't think of the exact name. I think it's Shakar Orange or Shakara Orange, something like that.
Yeah,
so it's a newer mid or late 2000s color. So an M4 came through work one day, and I saw the color, and I was like, that's the color. That's the color I want to do.
Dude, it's perfect for this ride.
Yeah, and it's a color that's unique. Like, I haven't seen any other Datsun with this color.
Never.
So it's one of those things where people are always like, what color is that? It looks familiar, but they can't pinpoint it at the same time.
And that's why I asked. Same vibe. I got the same vibe.
Yeah.
But anyhow, and one last thing too before I walk away.
Of course.
Tell us about the rims. The offset is killer. Are they full racing type rims? Or?
Yeah, so they're Watanabe RS. I ordered them from Japan. Took about 6 months to get. The rear are 15 by 12, and then the front are 15 by 11.
Okay.
So yeah, no. As soon as I bought the car back in 2015, I knew this was the setup for wheels and color. Immediately, how I wanted it to look. So,
dude,
I envisioned the wheels before I even had the car.
Yeah, gorgeous.
I appreciate it.
No, thanks for coming out and taking the time to speak with us. Let me grab a hand. Dude, best of luck every time you show this car.
Thank you.
Take care, Louis. Okay, we're up here in the Tuner Galleria. It is kicking butt up here. And we got some standout rides. This is another one, this Acura. We just caught up with the owner, like I always say, because sometimes it's hard. He was actually away from the car. We had to hunt him down. Appreciate you coming back and your name.
No problem. Juan Carlos?
Juan Carlos. I don't know where to start other than we were talking off camera that this is the most beautiful wrap I've ever seen on a car. It looks like a deep, deep metallic lacquer paint job. It's a wrap. Dude, my hat's off to you.
Thank you.
I got to ask you, the theme of the car, you look inside, you look outside, your attention to detail, your selection of wheels, Is this all you're doing? Is this all out of your mind? The way you want to
It all came from my head, but it's a VIP inspired.
Okay.
They do it in Japan. It's a lot with the big body Lexuses and older Hondas, older Infinities and stuff like that. I did it with the Acura TL, so that's where I got the inspiration from. But yeah, everything put together was all my doing.
Wow, it's masterfully put together. From the interior to your appointments inside the car, your trunk and sound system, your exhaust system coming out the back, suspension. I can go on and on and on. What is it like to drive this car on the street, man?
It's smooth.
Really?
It's good. Yeah.
It
It's on air suspension, so it's smooth. It drives good. I haven't really driven it much with the new color since it just got done.
Sure, understandable.
But definitely looking for a lot of cruises this summer.
I bet. And last thing, how long have you had it now?
I've owned it like 5 years.
Okay.
I've been modifying it for about 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I daily drove it for about a good 2 years before I started actually putting
probably
money
would in
into
the
it.
beginning. Yeah. But no, you picked the right model Acura to take it to where you got it.
Yep. I've always loved this car even before I bought it.
We could walk through here tonight. Hundreds of cars around us and nothing like this, man.
Thank you. Appreciate
I'm going to
that.
grab a hand. Keep up the good work. What can I say? The car speaks for itself and your talent.
Thank you,
Stay
man.
with it.
Yep.
Hey, I think all the action's on this side. What do you think?
Hi.
I don't know. Who we got here?
We have the Shy Babe models here from Chicago.
All right.
Hi, this is all the team. Hello.
Hey, team, what's going on? So you guys kicking it tonight or what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got a booth. We've been walking around, taking pictures with the cars, the people. It's been really cool.
Okay, so if anybody wants to know more about you, your organization, how they can get you to come out to an event, what do they do?
Follow us on Instagram at ShyBabes312. And if you want to video it, it's right there on our little booth, Shy Babes.
Little booth, that's looking cool.
Yes,
okay, can we do a special Shy Girls goodbye, like turn around?
Yeah.
That's their specialty. Check it out. Love you. Beautiful. That's it? You made your day blue? You know, okay. Oh, you want to we get first names real fast.
Thelma, Patty.
And who's this beautiful, handsome?
Axel.
Really? Yeah. Cool, man.
Thank you.
You guys enjoying yourself at the show tonight?
Very good. We're having a good time.
Okay, that's what we want to hear. All right, thanks for being good sports.
Thank you.
Watch out for them. Quite a poser for the camera, I might add. Does our little furry friend, feathered friend, have a name?
Her name is Fo. F-O, yeah.
Okay, appropriate name for her. Very nice. She looks a little hungry too.
No, she's just saying hi.
Yeah.
Enjoying the time, enjoying the cars. She likes to come out to the show.
So, she's all about cars, right?
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah,
mostly drift cars. She's into drifting. We've actually taken her in the cars and seats to
This
drift.
is really good.
Yeah, she's going on 6 years old now. That we've had
Really?
her.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big girl. Had her for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah. Anyhow, well, thanks for taking the time to introduce us.
Oh, no problem.
And I didn't get your name, your first name.
Oh, my name's Katie.
Okay, Katie, thanks so much for stepping up. As you can see, your friend is a real crowd pleaser. Take a look around here.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable. Has this been going on all night?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Everywhere we go, every time we try to get somewhere, it takes us a little bit of time.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah.
Okay, we got more photography going on. All right, you got a long.
Shout out to Extreme Graphics
Yes,
and
go
Manuel's
for it.
Drift. Thank you so much.
You
We
got
love
it.
being here. We're having a great time.
Okay, thanks for the shout out as well.
Is this thing on?
I think so. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Just need to turn
How about
this
that
on.
camera on?
There we go. Sorry,
Whoa,
Jimmy, I'm a little
there we
rusty
are.
there, but we survived our first truck back post-pandemic at World of Wheels.
And it was a great time. I mean, we saw some really cool rides and car owners and
Definitely a lot of
stuff to see.
titillating action, I must say.
Good choice of words, Clem. I mean, hang with Clem, you hear language.
If you enjoy what you saw, which we know you did, go to acvrighty.com for more action, and we'll be around. I'm not sure where yet, but keep your eyes on that boob tube.
Neither are we.
Anyway, remember, you're hanging with Clem at Rosemont in the World of Wheels.